VAWA is Violence Against Women's, or the Violence Against Women's Act. And so in immigration, it allows for a non-U.S. citizen who has been abused by their United States citizen spouse or their United States citizen children or their lawful permanent resident spouse to file a self-petition in hopes of getting a green card. A couple myths. Some people think that VAWA is only for women, and that is not true. Men can file for VAWAs also, but what we see is, a lot of times men don't really step up and want to file for VAWA because that kind of, in their mind, shows that that's a weakness, and that they're not being a man, and how are they letting, their wives, abuse them. But at the end of the day, it is available for men to file, and men should definitely come forward if that is the case. Number two, a lot of people think that the abuse has to be actual physical abuse, and that is not the case. The abuse can be emotional, it could be financial. This law protects non-U.S. citizens so that they're not taken advantage of. So it doesn't have to be that, you're getting, your butt beat on a regular. No, it could be, your spouse is, withholding funds and not allowing you to go into the bank account. It could be, your spouse is not allowing you to leave the house. And to see friends or to see family. So the abuse can be emotional, financial, and then of course it can be, domestic as well. And then number three, a lot of times people think that there has to be some sort of police report filed in, abusive cases, and that is not the case. You just have to have evidence of being abused or of the abuse. So if it's a domestic violence type of situation and, you take a picture of your face or your arms or whatever, or, you've told, your best friend, what is happening to you, things like that. All you need is evidence to support your claim. Evidence could be, once again, it could be, text messages from your spouse saying, how, they're going to call ICE on you and, have you deported if you don't go along with, them wanting extramarital affairs. I've seen that before, stuff like that. So anything, it could be physical, it could be mental, or it could be a financial. And if it is, step up, say something, file, talk to an immigration attorney, definitely, and file that petition, because out of your spouse's stupidity, you could get your green card and be able to stay here forever without them.